Hey guys, what's happening? Pharaoh's Vessel here once again on YouTube, and today I'm bringing you a deck profile like none other. Well, maybe it is like some other, but not quite like you've seen before. Basically, a challenge has been laid down by myself and a few friends. The idea is what we have to do is build a deck focused around an Egyptian god card, if possible. But it's not the normal decks, it's the speed duel deck that we have to build. So what I'm doing today is I'm bringing you the profile for my speed duel deck. Hopefully within a short amount of time we'll be able to get these battling. If we do, I'm going to try and get it on camera as well, just so we can see how it works. But yeah, basically this is a deck that I've put together myself from cards that were in my tins pretty much. And let's see how it looks. So yeah, guys, obviously being a speed duel deck, you need to consist of skill cards, of which you're allowed to have 3, as we've said. Obviously, power of 3 within Yu-Gi-Oh. So I've gone with Power of Dark, the Millennium Necklace, and this card. Ooh, I don't know what that is. And this card should probably give it away. Gravekeeper's Lot. So obviously you've got the spell card over here, which is a field spell, boosting all fiend and spellcaster monsters by 200 and decreasing all fairy by the same 200. Then you've got the necklace, which is at the start of your opponent's turn, before they draw, you may look at the top 3 cards of their deck and rearrange them in any order. This skill can only be used once per duel. And of course, Gravekeeper's Lot. If you lose 1800 or more life points, you can activate the skill during the next draw phase. During your draw phase, you may search your deck for a Gravekeeper's card, reveal it to the opponent, and add it to the hand instead of drawing. If you do that, flip this card over. So that's the skills that I've gone for with this deck, guys. A nice and simple 1-card extra deck will be the Gravekeeper Supernaturalist. Requires 2 Gravekeepers monsters to bring it out. It's got the attack of 2000, defense of 2000, and the ability of gaining attack and defense equal to the combined original levels of the materials used for its fusion summon by 100. While Necrovalley is on the field, this card and any card in your field zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. During your main phase, you can activate this card. During the end phase of your turn, add 1 Gravekeeper's monster or 1 Necrovalley card from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Gravekeeper Supernaturalist once per turn. Next, guys, we've got the monsters. The lovely lineup of monsters. I will go through the gods last, but for this deck, I run 1 Oracle, which you can tribute 3 monsters or 1 Gravekeeper's monster to tribute summon, but not set. When this card is tribute summoned, you can activate any of the effects and resolve in sequence up to the number of Gravekeeper's monsters tributed for the summon. This card gains attack equal to the combined levels that all monsters tributed for its tribute summon had on the field by 100. That's number 1. Number 2 is set all. Let me try saying that one again. Number 2 is destroy all set monsters your opponent controls. And of course, number 3, all monsters your opponent control currently lose 2000 attack and defense. I run 1 copy of Shaman, which has the effect of gain 200 defense for each Gravekeeper's monster in your graveyard. Negate all monster effects that activate in your graveyard, except Gravekeeper's monsters. While Necrovalley is on the field, your opponent cannot activate field spell cards. Also, field spell cards cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. I run 1 copy of Gravekeeper's Chief. You can only control 1 face-up Gravekeeper's Chief. Your graveyard is unaffected by Necrovalley. When this card is tribute summoned, you can target one Gravekeeper's monster in your graveyard and special summon that target. I run 2 copies of Headman. If this card is summoned, you can target one level 4 Gravekeeper's monster in your graveyard, special summon it in attack position or face down defense position. You can only use the effect of Gravekeeper's Headman once per turn. This effect is unaffected by Necro Valley. I run 2 copies of Gravekeeper's Spy. With the flip effect, special summon one Gravekeeper's monster with 1500 or less attack from the deck. I run 1 Spiritualist, which allows you during your main phase, if Necro Valley is on the field, you can fusion summon one Spellcaster fusion monster from your extra deck using this card you control and other monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. You can only use this effect of Gravekeeper Spiritualist once per turn. And to finish it off, 1 copy of Recruiter. If this card you control is sent to the graveyard, add 1 Gravekeeper's monster with 1500 or less defense from a deck to your hand. So that's it for the Gravekeepers side of things. Then we have the God. Now, we all decided to pick 1 different God each because there was 3 of us in on it. So I've gone with Ra, to which I run 3 copies of Ra's Disciple. When this card is summoned, you can special summon up to 2 Ra's Disciple from your hand or deck, and cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of Slifer, Obelisk, or Winged Dragon Ra. You cannot special summon monsters except by the effect of Ra's Disciple. So basically, while Ra's on the field, you can only use his ability to special summon. It's not too bad, I suppose. And of course, then we've got the Egyptian god of the deck, Ra, to which I run Sphere Mode, 1 Immortal Phoenix, and 2 copies of the normal Winged Dragon of Ra. So that's it for the monsters, guys. Coming up next, I'll do them together. Spells and traps. Spells and traps in the deck, guys, are pretty straightforward. As you can see, I've already got the Power of Dark skill card, which activates from the first turn, so happy days. Giving my Gravekeepers and stuff already 200. Inside the actual deck itself, there is 1 copy of Necro Valley as a backup, because that'll come in handy shortly. I do have 2 copies of Necro Valley Temple. Hidden Temples of Necro Valley. There is 2 copies of Gravekeeper's Stell. At the moment, I have 1 copy of Necro Valley Throne. I might boost that 2 yet, I'm not sure. If I remember right, this is a 30 card deck, so I'll need to take something out, which is easy enough because I already know which one I'll take out. But I got 1 Monster Reborn and 1 Nightmare Steel Cage. I run 2 copies of Imperial Tombs of Necro Valley. I have 1 Necro Valley Temple, 1 Magic Jammer, 1 Mirror Force, and to finish it off, 1 Sakuretsu Armor. So yeah, guys, this has been my Egyptian God Ra stroke Gravekeepers deck. As you can see, it supports heavily with the Gravekeepers, gets them out as quick as possible. Make sure you've got monsters on the field. Obviously, with Winged Dragon of Ra, you need to tribute 3, being the God card. And obviously the card effect states that you need to have 3. So I thought Gravekeepers with their pulling power would work well. So that's what I've gone for. And that's been pretty much this deck profile that I've thrown together with 5 minutes from cards in my tin. hopefully now in the next week we'll get a chance to use it and it'll do some good. But for now, guys, I'm going to leave it there. This has been the Pharaoh's Vessel. If you've liked this video and stuff, you know, scroll down, hit like and subscribe. Give me some support. At the moment, I think I need it. And I'll catch you all again soon. Ciao for now.